body. Woo!
It's time for gym body. It's time for gym body.
Look what I got.
It's time for gym body with Rob.
I don't think I can use it.
For gym body. Woo! Let's go.
Damn it. Oh no! Oh no! So, oh my goodness! I got a jump rope that I think I'm gonna have to save until outside because, daggone it, I've been doing this. I've been trying to do it. I've been trying to do it for days now. And I'm trying to solve a mystery. I've got another mystery right now. Daggone it, Cherry Baby, I'm looking at you. You've come to steal my hat again. Everybody just saw that I accidentally knocked off the... This is so weird. I just knocked off the fire hydrant, and when it fell on the ground, a little piece broke off. Oh, maybe it's on the inside? I thought it was you, Cherry Baby, but it wasn't. It was just me. Daggone it. What a bummer. All right, well, I got some work to do. I got to put this thing back together. Little pieces broke off. It's going to be okay. It still works. But daggone it. Look at that. Ah! Ouch! I got the pieces. For a second there, I thought, where did they all go? Where did all the pieces go? And then I realized they went inside. Daggone it. That's not how you want to start Monday morning. Daggone it. It's all right, though. Could be worse. Things could be worse. How about, oh my goodness, did you watch the Super Bowl last night? More importantly, did you watch the halftime show? Yeah! Oh my goodness. That was awesome. That was awesome. Makes me want to learn how to do... Makes me want to learn how to dance all over again. Remember when I was going to learn the how to salsa dance? And now I want to do... Now I really want to learn. You know what I'm saying? Daggone it. We all think we're good dancers until you see Latino and Latinas dancing. And then you're like, wow, okay. You know what? I don't really, well, woo! That was awesome. That was awesome. All right, so listen, today's Monday. We're going to start off right. We're going to do shoulders, back, biceps, and abs. And it's going to be awesome. That's what's up. Also, I need you to know, not that this matters for anyone else besides me, but I like to say it out loud, and it might help you too. So today, a lot of the snow hopefully is going to melt. I've got a project going outside that I'm so excited about. My goodness, I've made some changes already on our deck. There was a railing. You all kind of remember probably, it's where I used to sit, like my notes and all the stuff outside, and it kind of split our deck into two, and then there was a gate, and it was kind of cool because it kind of kept the dogs out, and it also kind of didn't. But it was like a kind of a railing, kind of like a fence for little kids, because Taylor used to babysit in the summertime. She used to put a pool out there, and it would help keep it safer for the kids that were too small to be in there swimming. And it was kind of anyway, she doesn't do that anymore. She doesn't have kids over here in the summer anymore. She's not going to. We don't need it. So I got rid of that whole railing. And I did it a couple days ago because it was nice enough outside. I think with that barrier, it's almost like a wind barrier, whatever. that green mesh stuff, right? The privacy stuff that I got on the fence. In that one section. Anyway, my goodness, I'm taking the swing that, if you remember, was in the yard, kind of in its own little area. That's going to go on the deck now because there's room for it. And it's going to make things look a little bit different, but it's fine. There's room for it now that railing's gone. And I'm taking that whole swing situation out of the yard. And I'm so excited. I want to do it today. I want to do it today. Daggone it, but there's still a foot of snow on the ground. So I think today, instead of doing all that, I'm going to, I'm going to do some Legos. I'm going to do some Legos and try to do a premiere for that later. I don't know. Don't plan your day around that as if you would anyway, but please don't. Taylor has a visitation to go to tonight. One of the teachers at the school that she works at had a family member that passed away, and so there's I don't know if it's a funeral too tonight. I don't know, but she's got some stuff going on. So I can't, obviously, do a premiere if she's not going to be here, because I'm the one who moderates those premieres. Right on. But I may do that. I can still do the Legos, maybe premiere it tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm excited because it's going to get warmer. A lot of the snow is going to melt. Daggone. Indiana, daggone it. Quit with your weather craziness. Sometimes we get snow, not like what we got though, and everybody is all the way over it. Go away now. How does never mind. All right, listen. So from Friday, memberships and super chats. I want to say thank yous real quick before we get started. Okay, so memberships. That Poltergeist, you're amazing. You gifted a membership. Anna Ryan has been a member for 2 months. Fat Lizard gifted 5 memberships. The Ratches. Oh, and later, I got a note down here, Ratches. Just call me Rat. Right on. Rat. The Rat gifted 5 memberships, and then after that, later on in the same stream, gifted another one. You're awesome. Thank you. Amir gifted a membership. Mario, It's a Mario, has been a member for 4 months. Christine, of course, gifted a membership. Amazing. Eric Tyler gifted a membership, and we all heard Eric Tyler's Lego jingle. We're going to hear that every time we do Legos. Thank you again for that, Eric Tyler. It's awesome. Shrinkarella gifted a membership. Dutch Vanderland gifted 10 memberships, and then again later gifted another membership. Awesome. And Layla Harvey is a member. Welcome. Glad you're here. That's awesome. Just so everyone knows, daggone it, I'm going to say this. I'm going to have to say it every day. Of course I am, because people don't listen. Here's what you need to know. If you want to give to charity, you do that through memberships. I read somebody gave a super chat and said, do these go to charity too? No, they don't. Those do not. So if you want to give to charity, you do that through memberships. Somebody's going to ask right now, just to be a smart ass. How do I give to charity though? Something like that. We're trying to raise money for charity. It's a really good cause. If you want to be funny about it, that's your choice. Please don't misunderstand. If you want to give to charity, you're doing it through memberships. Right on. Let's go. It's awesome. If you want to be a part of that, that's how you do it. If you want to give super chats, those are very much appreciated too. Those do not go to charity. Those go to this page. Right on. If somebody in the future asks on this chat, do these go to charity? Please help me out. No, they don't. They never have. Ever. They never will. These, please, let's get on the same page with that. That would be awesome. Thank you. The last thing I ever want to do is make anybody feel like they were tricked. There's no reason to feel like you were tricked. But I just want to make certain that that never happens. So let's all get on the same page, and let's stay on the same page if we can. That would be amazing. Right on. So super chats from Friday. Pauline. And it was your 40th birthday. Happy birthday. Daggone, that's amazing. Happy birthday. The Rat, 3 times. You're amazing. Phyllis. Morelli. Best Zuzi, Chatur Indrawin, and Micah Bell. 2 times. That's kind of funny, right? On this channel, we've got 2 separate people. One is called The Rat. The other one is called Micah Bell. And they're 2 different people. What in the world is going on? Today, I read on Friday that today is Xena. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Party it. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day so far. Happy birthday. And then Danabella. I'm a little bit confused right now because all my notes say is Danabella with an exclamation point, and I have no idea why. Maybe it'll come to me. Danabella! Maybe I just need to say it. I think maybe that is it. I think I just need to say it out loud. Because I forgot to, I think, during, usually it's suck-ups. That's kind of your thing, isn't it? Daggone. I think that's what it is. All right, I'll try to be better. Daggone it. If you have a fire hydrant, try not to jump rope around it, because if you hook it with your jump rope and it falls on the ground, it'll snap off. A little piece will snap off. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to try to fix it. And if I can't make it perfect, I think it's still going to work. All we did really is pee on it anyway, isn't it? All right, let's go. Daggone. We have officially wasted 13 solid minutes. That's kind of normal, actually. I think that's about average. Let's go. Daggone it, let's go. All right, Danny, should we do a little T-thread action? Let's go.
He's a Tyrannosaurus Rex and he's triple threat. His name is T-thread.
Woo! I'll tell you what. I'm still celebrating the halftime show from last night. It was awesome. It was awesome. And daggone, I loved it. But I need to. This is one of those things where I'm doing this with you because we're friends and we can have fun and laugh at me and with me and all the things. I really, really enjoyed that, but also I should definitely recognize I need to stay in my own lane. However, I know from experience that if I were to be walking by, maybe not during the Super Bowl halftime show, right? If I were to see a party, people dancing to that music, and let's say that every single one of them was Latina, and I walked by and was like, I want to do it. I guarantee you that they would say, get in here and do it. Let's go. And then I wouldn't be able to do it still, but they would be happy to try and teach me. I promise you, I bet you that would be the thing. Daggone, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. And so I guess, I don't know. I know there's some Latina people here right now. Look, I'm trying. And I'm sorry, and if I'm making you laugh, then good. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. Back on it. That would be one thing that would be amazing to be able to do, to be able to dance like that. Come on. We all want to do it. I don't really want to work out, do I? I think that's what I'm recognizing. Let's go. Let's get started. It's always better once you get started, it's easier. Chaos Breeder's about to blow a daggone gasket right now because I haven't started yet. All right, here we go. Come on then. Crazy. Oh! 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 I want to tell you something too. Let's do these. So, over the weekend on Saturday, okay, so good news, bad news. And I don't know. I like to be honest and open with people. Everybody knows that's been here for a while knows that I just recently quit smoking, right? Oh! Hardest thing I've ever done. And daggone, it has been brutal. And so Saturday, the bad news is, on Saturday, I smoked. I actually smoked 4 cigarettes. The good news is, I hated them. I did not like any part of any of them. I think that I got to a point where I thought I have to have a cigarette or I'm going to freak all the way out. And so I did. And the first time I had it, the first one I had, I thought, that's so gross. That was really gross, and I did not like it. I did not like it. And so I was outside working on the deck. And then I think the following 3 were me just being like, oh, you're thinking about smoking again? Smoke one. You already had one. Doesn't matter. If you want to quit, you have to start all over again, whatever. So I smoked 3 more cigarettes. And what I noticed, after the last one that I smoked, I thought, okay, you've done this 4 times now. You're trying to quit smoking. You've had 4 cigarettes today. And I don't know, the span of 4 or 5 hours, right? Didn't like any of them. And I made the decision then, okay, look, don't be so hard on yourself. Obviously, that's not going really well. Because here you are smoking again. But also recognize you don't like the way that this tastes. You don't like the way it's making you feel. You don't like it. So don't force it on yourself. And then I think, like, okay, so now I think what's going to happen is I'm going to be as good as I can about quitting smoking. I still want to quit smoking. I think I can. But I think that because I went for as long as I did with no nicotine, and then I went back to it, but it had been so long that I've forgotten the way that it tasted. Also, I think that because I went as long as I did without smoking, my taste buds kind of regenerated. And I can taste again and I can smell again. And I did not like the way it tasted or smelled. And I did not like the way that it made me feel. And for the entire rest of the day on Saturday, Taylor was kind of like, you look like you don't feel good. And I thought, I don't, and I didn't. And you know what I felt like? I felt like, and I'm not kidding you, this is the only way I can really explain this to make people fully understand probably, is, and those of you who have never been have never drank alcohol, I guess this would not make sense to you. But for those of you who have drank, you probably have had an experience where you've drank too much and the next day you've got a hangover. And all day long, you say to yourself, don't do that ever again because this is how it makes you feel. I felt like I had a hangover and I had not had a drop of alcohol, but that's exactly how I felt, where I thought, if I ever smoke a cigarette again, one cigarette is going to make me feel like I have a hangover. And if I didn't earn the hangover, but I have it from one cigarette, is that one cigarette worth it? Is it? Whatever. I'm freaking out. I think I'm there though. I think that kind of realization is like, yeah. So like the health, like the doctors and everybody and family and friends and everybody who cares and like, yeah, that's really unhealthy. You should stop. I appreciate you. But just like any other addict, which is exactly what I am or was or am or whatever, I have to make that decision on my own, right? To quit. I think I might have. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to put that kind of pressure on myself. But I feel pretty confident that I don't think I'm going to smoke anymore. And I think it'll be healthier. But also, I don't want to feel that way. I'm at that place now. Maybe something that everybody would benefit from at some point in their life if you're trying to quit. Quit for long enough to then go back to it if you have to go back to it like I did and recognize how much you don't like it. Nobody told me that I wouldn't like it. I recognized on my own, I don't like it. Just like anybody, whatever. Whatever. I think I'm working my way through this. And I think it's going to work out the way that I want it to, which means I'm not going to be a smoker anymore. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know. Whatever. I get sidetracked pretty easily, don't I? Should we do some ab stuff? I don't know if I'm going to do this whole workout today. I'm trying to, but I also am like really passionate about other things I'm talking about. For me, almost. I'm sorry. We're hanging out, aren't we? Let's go to the pool. Let's go to the pool. We all like to do that. Let's go to the pool and, 30 seconds there. And then we'll hang out for 30 seconds on a lawn chair. And then we'll do other things. But for now, let's just do that. My goodness. I'm pretty bummed out. Pretty bummed out about the fire hydrant. All right. We're going to get through it. We're going to survive. Nobody wants to do things like that, but it happened. Daggone it. We'll get through it. Let's go ride our bikes to the daggone pool. You know what I'm saying? And be happy that it's starting to warm up. Hopefully that's the same for everybody. 30 seconds on your bikes to the pool. Here we go. All right. Now, you know how this goes. Now that we're at the pool, we're going to raise up onto our lawn chairs like this, and we're going to cut some stuff for 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Not a big deal. It's not a big deal, daggone it. It's actually really nice. Sunshine beating down. I'm checking out all this awesome artwork. Not a bad way. Not a bad way to try and get a sixer. Trying to get a sixer going right here, aren't we? I don't know. Goal. It's a good goal. I think maybe it's a good time to do some prancing dinosaurs. Shall we? Let's do it. Do some of these and then, you know, see how things are going. Yeah. All right. All right. Some of these. Ready? Can you see? You can probably see just fine. Let's do this just so now we know everybody can see just fine. Now we're not guessing. All right, here we go. See if you can, get yourself wide base, right? And then for all of this, what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if it matters that much or not, but what I'm going to try to do is make sure that nothing moves. I'm going to use my core, right? My stomach to keep from leaning a bunch. I'm going to try to be as still as I can with the exception of that, right? Okay, so I wasn't perfectly still, but that's something that's good to keep in mind, I think. All right, so now basically same position, shoulder taps. Try not to move anything but your arms. See if you can do it. I don't know. When I try to do that, I really feel it more. I don't know how many I've done. Anyway, I think that's a good way to go about those. I don't know. Gosh. My goodness. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let's just get it right. Let's get it started right. If you don't start right, then you know what? Start right. Do your best to start right. I think we should do that every day, but it's Monday, so we should really, really do it. It'd be pretty awesome to get through an entire week and be like, yeah, I did that as right as I could. Well, start now. Got to start strong, right? All right, let's do some of these. Waiters, 2 hands underneath your tray. Don't drop anything. All right. So now I'm going to do some 7s. Okay. 7s. Low weight. You're going to do 21 reps in a row. So get low weight and try to get your form as good as you can, right? Elbows in to your belly button as close as you can. 7 here. Now 7 just out to the side. Oh goodness, now twist your wrist so you're doing 7 hammer curls. goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! Sevens. They're no joke. All right, so what do we got next? More ab stuff, probably. How about, whatever. I'm going to do some dry heaving cats because they're good every time. And salmons. And I'm sorry, I usually try to do these from the side. I'm doing them from this angle right now because here we are. Oh. 10. Now, on your side. Oh. I forgot to do my stretch thing. Daggone it. Forgot all about it. Okay. So how about shrugs? Let's do some shrugs. I'm gonna try this. I don't know how I feel about this. But I got this kettlebell. I've been watching kettlebell videos. And one of the things I saw was kettlebell shrugs. The guy did it with one arm. Just one. Okay, let me see. I don't know. What's up, T-Threat? What's up, T-Threat? All right. So, I mean, daggone, I don't know. T-Threat!
He's a Tyrannosaurus Rex and he's triple threat. His name is T-Threat.
T-Threat. Oh, Hell Jumper? Hell Jumper, I think is your name. Congratulations on the Seattle Super Bowl win. My goodness. I think that you are a person that said specifically either you or your dad was rooting for the Seahawks. I know a lot of people were. It was a weird Super Bowl, I think. It was weird. I mean, like, I watched the game, so I got no skin in the game, right? Other than Ben Davis is a huge Patriots fan. Big Boston guy, right? Grew up in Boston. Huge Patriots fan. So for him, I thought, it'd be cool, man. I want you to have a good day and enjoy this. Also, I think like a lot of sports fans, daggone Boston, daggone, you make it real hard to get along with you as sports fans. Goodness! You make it hard, Boston fans. Daggone, I love you as people, but as fans of sports, You are obnoxious. And you know what? You know it. And you're proud of it. Whatever. I'm just saying. We all know it too. And don't share the same pride about it as you do. Just telling you. Just saying. Who am I to tell you? But yeah, I'm just one guy. And I am telling you what a lot of people want you to know. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hate Boston. I don't. But do I ever want to watch the Patriots win the Super Bowl? No! No! So, right on, Seattle. Also, I don't know if I could name 2 players on Seattle's team either. I'm not a Seattle Seahawks fan. Thank God for the halftime show. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Oh my, it's so good. It was awesome. Anyway, I think maybe for this today, let's see, what else? Oh, let's do this, because we didn't do this last time. Some of these are really good. You do not need heavyweights for these, I promise. You'll know that too, if you just do a couple of them. Oh, these are really good for your shoulders, though. Okay, so there's another thing I want to try too. That is another shoulders thing. And oh my goodness. I think I've been like, oh gosh. All right, so this guy with these really strong shoulders does this thing, but he uses really heavy weights when he does it because he's strong enough to do it. And it's a combination of him trying to show you how to do this workout, but also trying to show you how strong he is. I'm going to try to do this with a really light weight, and I don't know if I can do it with really light weight. But it looks something. I'm going to try to get this right looking this way, and then I'll turn and if I can get this right. But he said it's a full clean. So it's like one motion, right? But you want to get your elbows all the way up to like you're doing a full clean, which to me means bringing the bar up. If you had a barbell, I may be wrong about this too, but I would say a full clean would be bringing it up to be like right below your chin. And then when he does that, and then he pulls his hands up like this, right? So I've tried to do this a few different times, but he said it's one motion. One motion all the way up here and back down. Now, the thing about this is, what he said, I'll tell you what, I do feel that in my shoulders. I still don't know if I'm doing it right, but here's what it looks like facing you, I think what it's supposed to look like. All the way up to here, and then like that, right? One motion. Ugh. But I think, I'm sure that I'm not doing this right. So I think what he was saying was, what people were doing it wrong is they were coming to here and then going like that, right? And he said full clean. You do the full daggone clean and then there. But one motion. I don't know. I'll tell you what, messing around with it, I feel that in my shoulders, no doubt about it. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. Oh, goodness. Anyway, that's something. That's something for you to try if you want. But let's see, we did, what we did not do that's on here, Superman's, military press or Arnold press where you're sitting down. I've never gotten that right. And then a bunch of ab stuff. There's like actually a bunch of ab stuff I didn't do yet. We did not do Spider-Mans. We did not do sweep pipes. We did not do suck-ups. Let's do suck-ups right now so I can say Danabella and get that right.
Exercise ring closed.
Shut it! Siri, you're daggone Patriots fan. See, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Are you a Patriots fan, Siri? Hey, Siri.
Good morning.
Are you a New England Patriots fan? Got real quiet there all of a sudden, didn't she? Well, right on. I think that, you know what? Sometimes silence speaks louder than anything. Oh my goodness. I don't think you could have screamed it any louder, Siri. I don't think we could have heard that any better if you had screamed it from the top of your lungs. All right. Suck ups, Danabella. Let's go. And then I'm turning this video off. Daggone it. I'm going to do some suck ups right now. I'm only going to do 10 because I've got 2 other sets after this, and I want to be able to do 10 each time. On the third set, if I can do 15, if I can do 20, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do 10. All right, shoulders up, heels up. The first one's the hardest, and then you get into a rhythm and you can knock them out. But here we go. Suck ups. Danabella. Ready? Here we go. Oh. One more. Oh, I love it. I love those. Those are really good. Daggone it. And if you need to do, if you're just beginning, put your hands out to the side and just make sure you have your heels up the entire time, your shoulders up. And with your hands out to the side, you can kind of cheat, right? You can push yourself up with your elbows. And if you need to start even with less than that, that's fine too. But just start with like a 45-degree angle and pull your knees up to your chest. Right? I just got a whisker caught on my shirt. All right. Anyway, this was probably not the most motivational Monday we've ever had, but tell you what, do your best. Do your best and daggone it. You know what? All of those people who are freezing to death in the northern hemisphere, I'm with you. And our day in the sun is coming. It's coming. So we want to be ready for it, right? Let's start now. And then when we do have the sun shining down on us, we're going to walk around proud and feeling good and all those things because of the work we're doing right now. Right? And so another thing I want to say, this is really important for me to say too, because I think it's fair. I know that changing your routine is hard. I know that it is. I know that if you have never worked out before and you want to, but you're afraid to, and it's too much for you to do psychologically, I get that. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just try. You don't have to do everything right at once. Just try little things here and there. See how it makes you feel. Definitely don't overdo it. Also, eating. I think a lot of people, when you start working out, it's because you want to change the way that you look. Not just the way that you feel, but also the way that you look. And so another good thing to do is to change probably what you put into your body, right? And so I know that that can be very overwhelming and difficult for people. And that's okay. And whatever it is that you've got going on in your life, whatever it is. My goodness. I mean, I guess for me, it's like I made the decision a year and a half ago. I'm going to get myself in better shape because there were two people in my life that I watched do it, two people that I care a whole lot about, and I watched them do it, and I watched them change, not only as recognizing that they feel better themselves, but they daggone are just different people, and I wanted that for myself, right? So I thought, all right, I'm going to do what I know how to do. I'm going to work out. I know how to do, right? You know, you've seen me work out. I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat right. And I'm going to feel good too. And for me, I think I had just the right motivation and I had just the right gumption and everything else. I was able to make that happen pretty easily, honestly. Enjoyed it. I'm still enjoying it. But recently, I decided, you know what? I need to do that. I need to take that final step. I need to quit smoking. It doesn't matter how much working out I do, how well I eat, whatever. If I still smoke, that's really bad. That doesn't make any sense. It's just bad. But, my goodness, oh, we have all seen what that's done to me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's very, very hard. So, I get it, is what I'm saying. If this is something that's new to you and it's overwhelming and intimidating and all those things, I get it. I get it. What I would like to encourage you to do, like I said before, is just try little things here and there. See how you like it. See how it makes you feel. Slowly, if you like it and you keep doing it, you're going to get stronger. You're going to enjoy it even more. That's the way this works. I promise you. But do not let the voice inside your head beat you. Don't let that happen. First thing you got to recognize, though, is that little voice is pretty daggone strong. A lot stronger than you give it credit for. So, if you don't get yourself in a place where you can actually, because when that little voice starts back talking you and mouthing off, it might just win. If you're not prepared to say, guess what, mouth, I got some strength too. Ease into it. Ease into it. Don't tag on. Because I tell you what, if you go in real hard, here's what I'm afraid of for people. If you go in real hard, you're like, this is it. I'm making this decision. I'm doing it now. I'm going today. And you get yourself all worn out, and then that voice comes in, starts popping off, that voice is probably going to get the best of you. Don't let that happen. Take it easy. This is not a race. You're not competing against anyone, potentially, other than that voice, right? So, daggone, the voice is strong. Don't let it win. Take your time with it and recognize that you're human and go easy on yourself. And if you want something, don't think about the results you're going to have tomorrow. Think about the results that you're going to have 6 months from now. I'm not even kidding you. 6 weeks from now for sure. But 6 months from now, oh my goodness, you could be a totally, completely different person. I've seen it happen. If that's what you want, that's what you will have. Make the choice. Take your time with it, though. Take your time. Goodness, right on. All right, so everybody, best wishes to you. Oh, my goodness. And keep your chin up. Daggone. Things are starting to look up, aren't they? For me, goodness, isn't it crazy how much the weather affects me? Daggone, the weather is like, really? It just holds me down, like with its thumb. It's like, what? It's got me. Daggone. Anyway, right on. I'm just rambling now, I think. I'm going to stop doing that. I hope you have a good day. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. All right, take it easy.